Blizzard finally got me my achievement. Let me show you real quick. They finally recognized all my efforts. Wait for it! Hey! I am the 2021 I Am Katowice champion. You're looking at the world champion, guys. There it is. I did it. Finally got my achievement, the one that I have deserved all this time. Step aside, Raynor. You suck. I'm way better. Lowko, I'm so proud. Thank you. Thank you. How Koreans pick their StarCraft names? Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody? Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality? It's a Brood War meme. Yeah, landslide is still available. Escape is still available. Caught is still available. And you know what? Caught and escape especially do sound like pro gamers from Korea. Yeah, so this is definitely a location where I'm gonna need some creep spread. What are you guys doing over there? How did you guys even get stuck there? What in the world? Whoa! My queens got stuck somehow. That must be a bug. My queens are stuck at my fourth. Wait. So the first one just walked in. Okay. What? What? If you can figure out how to force this, imagine you get like 4 siege tanks right over there. Yeah, they're pushing each other. But they're not supposed to be able to exist within each other's hitboxes, right? There used to be games back in the day where you could like stack the siege tanks all on top of each other. I think you had to like build depots or something and then lift up the siege tanks and then drop the siege tanks off behind the depots and they would all like drop it. I don't know, it was weird. But you could basically make it so that like tanks were stacked up and just disintegrate whatever they shot at. You could stack lurkers like that in StarCraft 1 as well. That is... Alright, that was a little bit strange. Bears do that sometimes? Dude, you say bears? I had a crazy bear dream last night, I think. I don't remember. It was something weird. There was something about a bear. Like, we were in the forest or something. We were in the forest and there was like a black bear. And it was really close to us. We had to like figure out or something how to deal with it. And I remembered that little rhyme that someone mentioned in Twitch chat at some point. I think it was... Black bear fight back, brown bear lie down, white bear good night or something. Anyways, meaning that like if it's a brown bear, you should like pretend you're dead. If it's a white bear, you're but if it's a black bear, you should fight back or something. I don't even know. I don't even live in a country where we have bears. If it's a polar bear, you're screwed. Yeah, if it's a polar bear, you're like there is absolutely 0 chance you can win against a polar bear. They will hunt you down for days. If you're facing a grizzly, I guess what you do is you lie down and you cross your fingers and you hope that they've already ate that day. That's the strategy against the grizzly, I guess, right? Assuming you're not armed or whatever. Lowko, you don't need to be faster than the bear. You just need to be faster than the slowest in your group. I would like to think I'm pretty quick, Inter. Yeah. Not faster than the bear, but... faster than other humans, probably. You can climb up a tree? Are you saying bears can't climb trees? No, bears will definitely pick you up out of a tree. It's fine. I'm sure bears are way faster than humans. Top speed bear. Polar bear can apparently run up to 40 kilometers an hour. For those of you wondering how fast that is, that's like Usain Bolt levels fast. So unless you're Usain Bolt, what is his top speed? 44 kilometers an hour. Yeah, so unless you're Usain Bolt, which you're probably not, you can't outrun them. Yeah, we can barely do 40 kilometers an hour on a bicycle. Lowko, I checked. I'm not. Okay. How fast is that in American? Apparently 28 miles an hour. Brown bears can run at 60? What? Oh, top speed of a grizzly bear is 56 kilometers an hour? That's like 40 miles an hour. Those things are massive. So the TLDR, guys, if there's a bear after you, and he's not a black bear, you're I think that's what we've settled on right now. Yeah, just pretend you're dead. Or hope there's a person in your group that's slower than you are. TVT kind of kills you. Terran versus Terran is really hard. If you want to do it well, like there's only so much you can do, right? A lot of it comes down to like who gets the first Reaper shot. It's like, yo, Reaper shot. Aw, man. Oh, GG. Lose the Reaper, lose the game. It's rough. After 1-1-1, you can just tech switch so easily. Okay, let me draw out the problem, Splurge. Here's the Terran versus Terran debacle, okay? Let me draw it for you. So first off, there's these little guys. They have guns. It's a terrible looking gun. Look, this is a gun, right? They have a space helmet on, right? Look. These guys, they can like shoot. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. There's like a trigger thingy over here. Right? Okay. These guys are really strong. Then there is these things as well. These things can siege up and shoot really far away at stuff. If your looks like that, bro, go see a doctor. What in the world? They're siege tanks, right? They can shoot really far away. Now, here's the problem. Siege tanks can shoot away further than they can see. So, like, the fog of war ends here, but the siege tank can actually shoot there. Meaning that you need to have, like, flying things. Look, this one has also got guns. It's a Viking, guys. It's a new model, okay? You've clearly not played the game in a while. It's a Viking. And there's also these things with like green things that can heal stuff on the ground, right? These are called medivacs. These can also provide high ground or like vision over here for the siege tank to shoot at its maximum range. Here's the thing though. While you're both making a bunch of these things to try and get your siege tanks to shoot away as fast or as far as possible, you're probably gonna start fighting, right? So at some point, someone will be left over with more of these things than the opponent. And at that point, that guy, right, or girl, can go for, I don't know, it's like another looking, like a starship. Where is it? A starship that has like guns at the bottom of it. And it can gun down these again and force them to unsiege. You see what I'm getting at? Then you also have other things. They have like glasses or something. I don't know. This is... I don't know what this is. This is called a raven. It's a turtle. Yeah. These things have like spells that are all really good in Terran versus Terran. And once you have the air superiority numbers that are superior, right? These things can really be substituted really well with these things. Because they can use anti-armor missiles. They can disable these things again as well. And obviously the combo with these two is fantastic. Now, sometimes you will find yourself in a scenario where you have a whole lot of these things left over, but your air superiority is no longer there. So then you can just load all of these guys into those things and go for a doom drop. And then since these things theoretically counter these things, but these things require to be in the right place at the right time in order to counter these things, sometimes even if you have everything in the right place at the right time, you still get destroyed because of those things being thrown out of those things. The music actually ended at the perfect moment. So I hope this explains the basics of Terran versus Terran mid-game for you. Everything counters everything. And, yeah, you gotta be smart. How much for this wonderful piece of art? I'll sign it. No screenshots allowed. No screenshots allowed, damn it. The Liberator's amazing. What do you mean? The Liberator's perfect. Ooh. Ace is winning, guys. Never mind, Ace.
Donation confirmed.
Air is winning. Don't tell me we're gonna have a bits war over this piece of art. This art. There it is.
Donation confirmed.
Never mind, never mind. Ace apparently has raised the bits, the stakes. Oh my god. We got 15. Oh no, $13. $13 for this beautiful work. Do I hear a 14? I need like one of those hammers. Sold to Ace Gamer. Okay, no one else gets to take a screenshot. Everyone, it's only Ace can take a screenshot. Go ahead, Ace. Did you get it? I call this one Terran versus Terran. Do I take commissions? No, I'm not in that phase of my artistic skills yet. I'm more of in an experimental phase right now where the sky is the limit. And I'm worried that if I start taking commissions, it will take me back from my art, you know? It will make me focus more on the financial proceeds and not so much on creating what I think is art. Oh, okay, there's a couple of types of bears that you're fine against. A panda bear, yeah, they're pretty stupid. Koala bears, yeah. Gummy bears. Gummy bears will probably also be fine. I would imagine, though, as far as, like, most lethal bears go, you would probably think it would be, like, the brown bear or something, like a grizzly. Like, I can imagine yearly there's more people that get, like, choked on... that choke on gummy bears than that get eaten by a grizzly bear. I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud here, but... The teddy bear? Ooh, teddy bears are dangerous, too, yeah. Teddy bears are also dangerous for sure, yeah. For kids, for sure. What did you just link? Okay, I don't want to dox myself. One sec. Customer review. See you in hell, Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. It was my last class of the semester and the final exam was worth 30% of our grade. After a late night study session, I felt confident, but I had to decide between sleeping in or cooking breakfast. My eyelids chose sleep. My stomach later regretted this decision, and after several uncomfortable stomach growls, I finally decided to make a quick stop by the campus bookstore and grab a snack before my test. Since the semester was ending and everyone was going home for the summer, a lot of the items were on sale, including the snacks and candy that they kept up front. Being in the hungry state that I was in, it felt only logical to pick the largest yet least expensive candy in order to get more bang for my buck. And there they said, 2 bags of Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. Buy one, get one free. What a deal, I thought naively. I would eat 1 bag before my test and 1 bag afterwards. As I walked to class, I gleefully chewed on those abominable little bastards, unaware of the utter mayhem that they would soon unleash upon my poor anus. Oh no. I sat down at my desk as the professor informed us, due to issues with cheating in the past, restroom breaks would be prohibited until the completion of the exam. I'll give you 10 minutes to use the restroom now. This will be your last chance. Any takers? The demon bears hadn't yet released their unholy necromancy upon my stomach yet, so in my moment of ignorant foolishness, I remained seated, still munching on those miniature bear-shaped bombs. After the students wise enough to take the professor's offer had returned, the professor handed out the test. I was 6 questions in when it happened. It started subtly at first, almost like a slight tingly sensation in my lower abdomen. I thought nothing of it, assuming my intestines were just doing their thing. Little did I know that my intestines were trying desperately to warn me of horror that was on the horizon. By question 9, it happened again, but this time it was followed by a sharp pain, as if those infernal hellions had orchestrated an attack upon my colon. I fought to contain the groan that tried to escape my lips. It was at this point I began to panic. Something was going horribly wrong, horribly wrong, I think, and I needed to go through the test before it got any worse. By question 14, my worst fear was upon me. The Satan bear's burning, hot, liquidy, dark magic crashed against my anal sphincter like a tidal wave. I was able to close the hatch just in time, but those relentless toxic bears beat against it like orcs breaking down the doors of Helm's Deep. I knew I wouldn't be able to... I knew I wouldn't be able to so much as shift in my seat without risking a breach. I kept fighting through the exam, clenching my cheeks with all my might. Beads of sweat began rolling down my neck. Suddenly, a loud gurgling war cry came from my belly, and the entire class lifted their heads. At this point, nothing mattered except expelling this ungodly presence from my bowels. With 15 questions left, I promptly wrote C for every answer and ran out of the classroom. My professor yelled something, but I was too preoccupied with the volcanic eruption that needed to take place before I could find sweet, sweet relief. I burst into the restroom like the Kool-Aid man, and behold, the handicap stall was empty. Sun rays from the adjacent window shone upon it, as if were a gift from God himself. It took me less than 0.5 seconds to undo my belt buckle, pull down my pants and finally relax my weary buttocks upon the toilet seat. It took absolutely no effort to expel this demon. Almost immediately, the floodgates of hell were opened, and the damned, liquefied souls of an entire bag's worth of gummy bears cried as they burned through my sphincter and into the watery abyss below. I'd never felt such simultaneous relief and anguish in my life. After 30 more minutes of this, I immediately went home, dug a hole in my backyard, and burned the remaining bag of gummy bears. I leave with this. Do not, I repeat, do not eat these spawns of Satan. Not only did they cause me to fail my final test, but the anguish I experienced is something I wouldn't wish upon anyone, not even my worst enemy. The only place these godforsaken hellbears belong are buried deep below the earth's surface. 11,746 people found this useful. A 1-star review for Haribo gummy bears. That is by far the most beautiful customer review I've ever seen. What a fantastic story. So what he's trying to say is that you shouldn't eat a kilogram of candy before doing a test, guys. Are you saying my mom was right all along? I didn't even know they had sugar-free versions of this, though. So I guess I learned something. Well done, Haribo. Well done.
New subscriber detected.
So I think that settles it. As we just discussed, definitely the most dangerous bears in the world are the Haribo gummy candy bears. Drone Rush has something important to say. Okay, guys, everyone quiet for a little bit. It's Drone Rush's turn. Drone Rush, is this the moment? Drone Rush. Just redeemed. Twitch chat emote. For 1 million Lennies. Low Milo is gonna stay. What I've decided to do instead, because I knew that this was coming, is remove one of the other emojis instead, because I really like Low Milo. Oh, we can go all the way down to see which emotes are used least often. Low GF. Well, there it is, guys. We'll get rid of the low GF emoji. Let's get it out of here. Goodbye. No, I feel like that one's not a great option. Low Zombie is a tier 3 emote. Low Cheese is the least used one. Yeah, Low Cheese is kind of meh. True. It's not very obvious that it's cheese, right? Okay. Low Cheese, get it out of your system, chat. It's gonna be gone very soon. So if you wanna... I'm not gonna miss it very much either, no. You guys wanna see its replacement? This is something hand-drawn by Mr. Drone Rush himself. Low Drone? Yeah, I think Low Drone probably makes the most sense. Upload. Oh! You might have to reload the chat before it shows up for you as well. That was really quick, by the way. Okay, it doesn't work for me. It does work for Ace. Awesome, man. Yeah, it might not be available for everyone right away. But it will be very soon. What the hell is that? Wow. I don't know where the beanie came from, but I like the DRG Ling Bane into Mass Muta. I'm pretty sure DRG can't play a game without going Mutas. I've been trying to keep track of this because someone said it in the chat. It's like, Lowko, I think DRG goes Mutas every game of StarCraft. And I've been like looking at it, and every single time I see a DRG game, there's always Mutas. The man does never not go Mutas. I mean, unless the game ends before he could get Mutas out, but he pretty much always finds a way to go Mutas. It's pretty nuts. There's this subreddit called /r/watches circle jerk, which is really funny. Like I've shown. For some reason, like this cracks me up. Are you like, this is so, it's so, it's so stupid. I love this. That's so funny. Every dude that posts on /r/watches. It's true. For some reason, they have the hairiest arms out there ever. I have no idea how that happens. It really is kind of weird. Me waiting for my grandpa to die so I can post his collection on /r/watches. It is very true that there's always people out there posting their grandpa's watches. It's so stupid. This is so dumb. Headed to my job at GameStop. I really dislike, like, you see these kind of photographs every once in a while, and it's just like, just a hint, some of these watches are more expensive than the car the man is sitting in. So this is like, it's like total douchebag territory, you know? Yeah, these are really ugly watches that cost a ton. Well, they're cool, but like, girls with the time machine, I'm your granddaughter, really? Boys with a time machine, I'm your great grandson, and you need to sell everything and buy a Patek Philippe so I can get chuffed in the future. Okay. Alright, alright. COVID-19 symptoms include lack of taste. Hublot owners. See, this is the kind of shit I do when I'm not streaming, guys. This is what I do, alright? I browse memes on Reddit. Hublot makes some cool shit, by the way. But it's still funny because it's so dumb. Yeah, I don't have sensitive teeth at all. No, I can bite ice cream and everything just fine. I like freaking out my girlfriend with it because she has very sensitive teeth. So, you know, whenever we have ice cream, I gotta bite at least a little bit of it. Even, you know, just for, you know, anyway. That was a weird flex, wasn't it? Wigglesworth, you hit the nail on the head. That was a weird flex. I can bite ice cream. Lowko 2021. Lowko, I have a dead tooth. So when we eat ice cream, I just stick my dead tooth directly in the ice cream. What? Why do you just walk around with a dead tooth? Is that common? Is that a thing? This is the first time I've heard about this. Why do you... Do you not get the tooth fixed then? Or like, how does this work? I don't understand. Oh, you don't have insurance for it? Ah, okay, okay. This is gonna spiral into American politics real quick, guys. Back off. Guys, back off. We're up in the get. No, back, guys. No, we're not going. See? There's a little bit of stream delay. It only took like one step. We went from teeth straight to American politics in one step. I swear it's 2 steps to American politics from any subject. It doesn't matter. Apparently this is what? A review of a mountain. Very steep and too high. A review by Ben. This was almost a full day's climbing. Ay. Luckily, we brought some sandwiches and drinks, so anyone else climbing this one, be warned. There are no facilities at the top. The climb basically went on for far too long, and the last part was particularly steep and difficult. It was also cloudy at the top, so the view was non-existent. The long walk back down was boring and again took too long. 1 star. Alright, Ben. Mountain sucks because weather sucked. 1 star. Man, I don't have any outro music. I'm too lazy to Google it. Okay, I'm tired now.